Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crusader Kings 3. Probably going to be my number one or number two out of Cyberpunk 2077 is coming up. But this game is hot, I tell you what. We've covered this in a couple of videos. I've done a live stream as well. I've been playing a lot off camera, so I did want to kind of bring to you my run. Do a little bit of a light review because there is so much to dig into. I don't even feel like I've done it all yet. But currently, we are the Kingdom of Moldavia. We actually started as Bukovia around circa 867 AD. And that's one of the beautiful things about Crusader Kings. If you've ever played 2, I played a lot of 2. It is actually free to play, but there's a ton of DLC. You can get it on sale. Gonna run you a bit. But it is so worth it. It's so good. But I think actually 3, in some ways, is a little better. First of all, look at a beautiful map up on that wood table. Graphically, this game is so much better than the 2. It really is. Everything pops quite a bit as well. And I think a lot of ways, they simplified some things. And there's still a little bit of bugs. Occasionally, the AI is a little wonky. Occasionally, your children will keep trying to sleep with you. But we'll get to that in a second. Alright, but we are in Moldavia. We're not doing too bad. Currently, we are in a subjugation war because Lesser Poland is trying to take me over. I don't know what I did to them, really. But first off, when we tell the tale of Moldavia, let's go into our Dynasty Tree. Because you do have a Dynasty Tree. We're actually House LMG. Break your sword upon our junk is our house motto. My other motto was our family tree goes straight up, but alright. As you can see, our dynasties didn't preach dynasty. We're noteworthy, we're alright. Actually, we're not the leader of our family tree though, which is actually a bit... There is a long story, we'll get into that, but unfortunately, yeah, I'm not in control. Because it's kind of the bloodlines what they did away with, but this is a little bit of different. You do get Dynasty Legacies. Which actually, the AI dynasty picked for me. I've actually got enough points to get something, but I am not the dynasty head, which is vexing. Now, I could probably, kill the guy ahead of me, but it's my own family. I mean, what are you going to do? And I don't know if they have enough renown points to actually spend and buy anything, so it's unfortunate. But then we did get a Dread gain up 20%, and Dread... It's phenomenally OP. It is very nice. Dread basically works in a way people are going to be scared of you. They're going to be terrified of you. They're not going to go against you. Especially at your own court and your vassals. I cannot stress how awesome it is. It works against other rulers. It is phenomenal. So Dread gain plus 20%. I do have 2,000 renown right now. But I can't. I'm not the dynasty head. So unfortunately... Yeah, I can't do anything. So it's in the AI's hands, unfortunately. But let's open up our Dynasty Tree. Alright, so I'm going to see Vajata is actually the head of the family, which kind of sucks. But if I killed him, I'd feel kind of bad. Hopefully it will get back into our hands as well. But let's discuss my family tree a little bit. And sometimes it does go straight up. Alright, yeah, let's set out a little bit. Let's actually go back in. Because sometimes it's a little funky still. Okay, I can't get to the right. Oh, the right go actually over there a little bit. Yeah, originally we started with King Mitzloff of Moldavia. He was actually the one that created the Kingdom of Moldavia. He was awesome, pretty awesome guy. I did like him quite a bit. He eventually did kind of die of stress, though, because in Crusader Kings 3, you kind of have to roleplay it a bit more. You just can't do whatever you want willy-nilly. You kind of have to be with your character, because King Mitzloff was generous. He was compassionate. He was humble. A heck of a guy. Really kind, caring, generous. He also had lover's pox, was a seducer, a pilgrim, a confider. He did actually talk about his feelings. He was a reveler, and he was quite the fornicator later on. He was a good guy. Nothing like winning stats. He did alright in diplomacy, though. He did okay. He did go into the seduction tree quite a bit. Yeah, he did actually have 7 children. Yeah, sadly all now dead. And he did sleep with his daughter later on. But he waited till he was about 20-ish, so kind of classy. Because in the seducer tree, there's actually a perk you could pick that will let you seduce your own family members at an earlier age. I don't know why, but they do have that in there. Because actually, if you do actually kind of do your bloodline very close, a little bit of inbreeding there, you can actually, if you're lucky, get a pure blood perk where they're actually more disease resistant and have a couple other benefits as well. But I think it's pretty rare. I haven't managed to get it just yet. But yeah, that was King Mitzloff. He had issues. But he did get our family tree started. He did alright. He did. And actually, his son, Ivan, because I did forget, if you have an heir, don't let them be a knight or a champion. Because in Crusader Kings 3, there's a good chance your champion's going to get maimed or die. So fortunately, Ivan was supposed to be our heir. Did not, unfortunately, make it. He got one-eyed, got wounded, gout-ridden. And then the bubonic plague, and plague actually works a little bit different now. It kind of just comes to your court, and you got to deal with it. So far, yeah, I can't make any hospitals or anything yet, so we just we couldn't close our gates. I don't know, maybe they're leaving that up for some famous Paradox DLC, but there was nothing I could do. So he died. And your children dying, unfortunately, causes you a lot of stress, which a lot of people dying very soon can, yeah, unfortunately. Pretty fair, he wasn't that good. Unfortunately. He was alright. He was brave, diligent, ambitious, good traits. Astute intellectual. Wasn't bad learning. But yeah, But sadly, for some reason, I had other sons as well. We had other sons. But, yeah. And then I went to Yeoman, was his son. That's the way the line of succession was supposed to go. But then he died of the bubonic plague as well. And there was actually I had other sons, not firstborn, but they were all legitimate heirs. But for some reason, the game thought, my granddaughter, Queen Vasilly, I'm pronouncing that horribly, but that's alright, that's Crusader Kings for it. She was actually designated the heir, and it was very, very kind of rough for a little bit. But later on, she was kind of known as a Dread Queen, because man, did she like to execute people. Especially the kids, weirdly enough. Yeah, she actually got stress release from executing children, because she was zealous, and if they were a different religion or at war, it's totes okay. Yeah, I know, it's a little rough. But she was diligent, zealous, and stubborn. Stubborn, yeah, not so great, but stewardship up a little bit. Very charismatic. Was a patriarch as well. Pilgrim, athletic later on in life. Reveler, august. She did pretty much max out all the diplomacy-focused tree as well. Did have 6 children. And then that's where it gets a little weird. We actually have 2 of them are actually still alive. This brings us to King Mitzloff III, who was, because she was actually originally married. Can we go back? Previous spouse. No, previous spouse before that. He was actually our cousin. So they were cousins. Which technically wrong, but semi-legal. Yeah. But yeah. So they actually did have a daughter, Maria, who was actually scaly. she was scaly. She was alright. She was alright. But then we'll go back to siblings who gave birth to a dwarf. And man, he was great. He was very charismatic. Did focus on diplomacy tree. Had some good amount of kids. Not all with his wife either. But yeah, he later seduced Queen Mitzloff. And this was around when she was 60-something years old, and I'm like, you know what? If that's really your goal in life, son, you do you, man. It just... AI is sometimes a little weird, Crusader Kings 3, but I just let it go. It was alright. It was alright. So that brings us to his son as well, Vasilly. Unfortunately, not all our kids have made it. Poor little Peter, he was inbred. But, yeah, due to inbreeding, unfortunately. So really, yeah, we got a half-brother. But then brings us to King Vasilly, the Greedy of Moldavia, who has taken to drinking and a comfort eater as well. But he is an elusive shadow. He is very, very good at intrigue. That is the one thing we got going for us quite well. And we do have a number of children. You didn't really oh, you're actually not married to anybody. You were a concubine. Could I bring you back to court? Oh, she's Mitzloff's concubine. Alright, you do you. That's I didn't raise a good daughter, did I? That brings us to Yeremai, and you can actually name them all. There actually is a lot of character design as well if we go into here. If I remember where the button is. No. Let's go back to Vasilly. Can I do it on the screen? I'm trying to remember now. I don't know if you can do that on the tree, but we'll get that. Maybe give him a little bit of a trim there, as it were. Wife is slightly terrified of us, as most people are. He's never been found out of murder, but we all know he's doing it. And we'll get into secrets and other stuff as well. But we do have a legitimate heir. He's about 23. He's not bad. He's a skilled tactician. We could actually use that. All our previous rulers have all been diplomats. And kind of, Vasilly, he's kind of specializing in the martial tree. Even though he doesn't get as much experience, there's a couple good things we can pick up and then switch over. He's not great, but it would work. It would work. Alright. That is our tree. I thought doing alright, House LMG. It's okay. We are... There's the thing, I know some people, they go out try to conquer the world. I like to just see what happens. Because also, Ireland. Why is Ireland? I was been really involved in this. It's the subjugation war has been going on for like 10 years now. So I've been pretty involved in that. So I haven't been paying attention to the world scene as much. But apparently Ireland is taking over quite a bit. Yeah, I... No idea what happened. Yeah, Mercia... France and Eastern France. Lithuania. I actually, at one point before this war has started, I was actually thinking of swearing fealty to the Byzantine Empire, because I'm getting a lot of holy wars out here, which we'll talk about holy wars in a second, because of course our Slavic faith, which actually is still pretty semi-popular, pagan faith, semi-popular, we're kind of constantly under attack, especially from the Orthodox religion as well, and even other religions all around. Not big fans of us. And I could actually reform this religion too, so we could do holy wars ourselves. But that's the problem. I'm not the most pious guy in the room, unfortunately. You see my piety right now? -16. And this is the base cost without even reforming it. Let's say we wanted to view on gender. If we want to do like an Amazonian, female dominated, that's extra. Yeah, we could be righteous. We could be lay clergy. Yeah, we're already like 6,000. So if you do want to reform a religion, you kind of want to, it's got to be one character's main focus like their entire life if you really, really want to get it done. Which I think works rather well. It works rather well. And I won't be able to cover near half the stuff in Crusader Kings 3. Yeah, it is a very, very enjoyable game. And it does have a new issues tab as well, which is nice. Because it'll kind of pull up stuff you got going on, etc. Oh, Maria can marry. Oh, my sister. Well, you're already 45, though. I have noticed that women now in Crusader Kings 3, they do seem to have children a little bit later, because usually 40 was always the cutoff, but I've seen as high as 45, 46 now. So it does happen. Now, I severely doubt, when's the last time you had a kid? It's been a while. It's been a while. We could see. But I want to go to matrilineal if we do want to keep it. Well, you're terrified of me. We'll keep it in the family as no kids. Alright. That's good enough. Just, that gets that out of the way. And of course, I can imprison people, but a lot of it is they're fornicators, because in Crusader Kings, man, do they like to fornicate. Like, all the time. All the time. We're in line to inherit a couple titles. Unfortunately, we do have, let's actually go over to the realm first. I've actually got absolute tribal authority. I don't think we can do, get it to the medieval feudal system quite yet. But line of succession is Confederate partition, so it does have, oh, the line of, yeah. All children hail equally, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't have high crown authority, though. So, unfortunately, I cannot do any of this. I need to have a feudal or a clan government, unfortunately, before I could even do a single heir. And that would be way, way better, unfortunately. Let alone if I changed it to female only. I would also need high crown authority. So, unfortunately, not much we can do on that end. And military, they have kind of made it a little bit more simplistic. You can split up and divide your armies as well, but mostly they all pop up at one rally point. And champions is actually a very interesting system. Now your levies are just your general peasants, etc. People you just pull up. Not really good. Not really good. But yeah, champions, there's anybody at your court employed as a champion that will lead and make your army a heck of a lot better. Your son. Oh, I don't know if I should. I'm not going to let you actually, you're me. But you know, that might make a man out of him, though. No, no, no. I feel like you're going to die. No, I'm just going to. Chancellor. He doesn't like me, but he is terrified of me, so he won't cross me. And you look like you've seen better days, but you'll be alright. Yeah, let's not. But then it also has the men-at-arms. You can kind of make elite units. And these cost, yeah, your prestige. Which, right, I'm kind of negative prestige. He's not doing so great. Yugoslavia, our queen of Moldavia, she was actually legendary. Exalted among men. She was pretty well known. A bit of a badass. So really, I wouldn't mind getting another light footman, though. Yeah, that will build up over time. Or we actually could just increase the size, too. There you go. There we go. You do have a council. And council works a little bit differently now. Because you can actually have your wife, as in general she would apply her stats to a little bit of all of yours. Or you can make her apply it in one specific stat, which is very nice. I have right now on Chivalry, so I got +7 Martial, which is nice. And yeah, this is kind of like your clergy, your church, etc. They convert faiths, fabricate claims. Yeah, diplomacy doesn't fabricate claims anymore, so that's a little bit weird. And generally everything else works the way it is intended. From like, a la Crusader Kings 2. Then our intrigue. We don't have any hooks or secrets known to us. I do have a few secrets myself, because ever since Lesser Poland has tried to take me on, they've got about 10,000 odd troops. I don't know where they pulled those up. Sometimes the game, I don't know, seems a little... They don't even have any allies, really. I don't know. Well, they might have one, but I don't know where they're getting all these troops. So I've kept murdering every single ruler. Yeah, I murdered a 5-year-old. Not proud of it. An 8-year-old. And her. And him. I have murdered about 7. They still don't know who it is, which is even better. But alright. We're actually going to get into finally. You will spend a lot of time paused as well. I could drink to get some stress. Stress is a new thing you got to watch out for. High levels of stress will kill you. So right now we got about 52 out of 100 for stress level. That's not too bad. Easily able to take care of. But alright, let's actually unpause. And life is pretty horrible right now. Because they've got just... Yeah, this war... I really wish I could get a white peace, but we're losing too bad right now. Unfortunately, Upper Sicilia... Where is Upper Sicilia anyway? Oh, you guys over there. That's... Could I murder you? And do I want to murder the current ruler? She is a 13-year-old girl. You know, I'd like to. But I don't think... Because the heir is actually better. So I think this is... She's wrathful, though. And zealous and rowdy. With the Marshal of 15. Wow. Alright. Not messing with that kid. Alright, we're currently... Yeah, reinforcing our troops at the moment. Our barrack is under siege. Well... If I could catch these armies one at a time... I think we'd be doing alright. We are reinforcing. Let's just give it a bit. There's not much I can do on this end. Noble guests arrived quite a bit. They have claims on other stuff. I just cannot lose a subjugation war because otherwise we'll become part of Lesser Poland. And I'm not going down for that. Why do we only have one champion though? That's... Does seem odd. Oh, I'm the head of the house now. Yes! So good. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. What did you die of? Internal injuries. Well, I didn't do that, though. That was not me. Sorry, Vashata. Well, what are you gonna do? Alright, so now, I can unlock our own thing. A long reach. What do we got for long reach? Hostile... And this will apply to all the members of your family everywhere throughout history. So, anybody in your family tree is gonna get a bonus for this. Popular opinion +5. Prowess though. Knight effectiveness up 15%. That's pretty good. Oh, bloodline. Chance of inheriting good congenital traits. Up 30%. That is, if you want to mess with your bloodline, eventually get something really great traits. That's not bad either. Courtier and guest opinion up plus 10. Better guests will be attracted. Marriage acceptance up 30. Fertility up 10. I feel like there's already a lot of bonuses you can get to fertility. I think House of Warriors, not bad. So we do have another 1,000. I mean, desirable match, marriage acceptance up 30 would be nice, but bloodline, that is not bad. Especially when you go down the line and you start getting out. You can get a trait that'll become more common in the dynasty as well. And life expectancy up. No, not bad either. I'll take that. Alright. So luckily now I'm in charge of the family again. I don't know why. Maybe because they're busy doing other stuff. Alright, we gained attentive care as well. Massive health boost from our spouse. Alright. But I think they will show up anyway, so... Alright. I'm gonna kind of head back. We'll head over. They're leaving to go take something else. This war kind of gravitates between 50% quite a bit. It does got a lot of 2 tips, which also shows who the vassal of who, etc. Oh, a secret has been exposed, though. Slow day. My acquaintance Dorburnia has copulated with my steward high chiefess Maria. Wait. Do any of you have money? You do have money. I would have to get a new steward. I lose the level of devotion, though. Guards. Don't worry, I'll fix this. It's fine. Would you like to negotiate for your own release? 100 gold, you say? I love it. It's awesome. Thank you so much. You're free to go. You're free to go. Doesn't that work great, kids? That's awesome. No! High Chief Maria has been showing signs of pregnancy for some time now. Dobrodia, you're the father. Oh no. He's unmarried. Now everyone knows. Oh, you're shamed. Your life is ruined. Okay, so I'm gonna need a new counselor now because that one was sleeping around a little bit. Now you are my vassal. You're terrified of me though. You're not gonna mess with me. Let's go Ultimate Steward. Is that actually only 11? Oh, that's kind of sad, really, but I'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it, I guess. It's not horrible. Not horrible, alright. Now, and also, you always gotta check on your prisoners every once in a while, because you'll forget. And then people will die in prison. So you should get out. Hey! And can I... firing you anyway. What are you gonna do to me? You're scared of me. I don't care. She's back at her job. It's fine. But what am I gonna do with you, my friend? I don't know what to do with you. Oh, somebody, you're gonna pay 10 gold for him? Hey, why not? Go ahead. Go fornicate away. Alright. Yay! Good deal. Sorry I had to imprison you, but it's kind of the rules, I guess? Oh no, what now? Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria. Claim on the chieftain of Marmaros. I didn't really need this right now. Because unfortunately, every time somebody dies and somebody else inherits the throne, war seems to pop up all the time. Well, shoot. Fortunately, I can't afford any mercenaries, so what you gonna do, eh? Bulgaria. The subjugation war is something I should worry about more, though. I mean, that's not a joke. That's clear up to take us over, rather than one territory. So, but who can I call in for that war? Yeah, I need everybody, even you, kid. Alright. Again! Get your shield, kid. Man, this game sometimes. Alright, hi, chieftain. Thank you, cousin. Somebody's already trying to subjugate me. Wow. Alright. So that's... Who even are you? And where did you... Are you trying to subjugate me all the way up there? Wow. Alright, that's just up. Man! Are you sure you don't want to get... I could murder you so easily, kid. I want to tell you, and I'm being raided as well. You know, I am not having a good time. But let's also check a little bit about the focus trees as well, which are really, really great. I am actually working a little bit for control. We probably want to pick up Casus Belli cost minus 50% as well. Though I don't think it's going to be great in his lifetime, but... Advantage up to our knights right now is... I think we are locked in for a while, though. That's every 5 years. Let's hold off for a second, because I might want to switch back a little bit. Because unfortunately the AI, because he is actually a just guy, he does not like torture at all. But the AI had him go down the entire torture tree. Which torture is actually very awesome. But it's really bad for him to use it, unfortunately. So I did pick up a couple in the seducer tree. But now he's just going to switch to martial because we're at war about every 5 seconds, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll head over there. Beautiful music as well. I really, you know, it's sad. I can't wait for more DLC already for this game. They did kind of have an expansion pass that came with the, you know, deluxe edition. Couple packs. But, man, because Crusader Kings 2 did shape up quite well. I'm going to take that back. And now they're sending about 3,000 troops over there. Well, well, well. Alright, so we got a siege going on. And I'm also the head of Russian culture as well. Let's take a second to talk about Russian culture. Because the culture in the tech tree works a little bit different. Oh no. Olga, who learned my secret? Olga, why did I tell my daughter I killed a bunch of people? That's great. But the Russian culture tree works quite a bit. All the culture trees work quite a bit different. Whoever has the biggest realm of the culture of it. Yeah, we've got about 20 counties. Unfortunately, my learning, pretty garbage. Pretty terrible learning. So we're not going to make huge innovations. But this unlocks tech for everybody that has Russian culture, predominantly. So it does happen over time. Like, yeah, we're working on everything right now. But you can have a main focus. Right now we're working on city planning. So that's going to happen in about 50 years. With a little bit of a chance to gaining more progress. So it actually is really an awesome tech tree. Not quite as awesome as 1-2, but I do like it. It's a little bit more simplified. I can't believe, Olga, you lost my secret. I told you that in confidence. So that is... Does we know who knows that secret? Because that could be a lot of bad ones. Oh no. That's not what I need right now. That is not what we need. I have a couple more wars going on. Could you... Oh, is that because you're a vassal of the... Jesus, alright, that's bad. A little bit of conflict of interest here. There are a few things I enjoy more than Xena's company. I mean, to throw plates and scream into pillows, and if our emotional storm might die down, I actually did feel better. It's my aunt! Ah, Aunt Xena. Nice. Alright, so I did lose random event. I did lose 28 stress. Nice. 3,000 true. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Oh no, they are coming this way. Chances are even. They are bringing more troops though. Crap. Oh, we're having a tournament right now. Oh, lovely. A tournament. We're losing this war horribly. Ah, shoot. The sun is shining and peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. Their honor. Once I get to simply sit and watch. Gain 20 every champion gains. That's not bad. But they're already pretty good. I'm gonna take the renown. Oh, we are gonna lose probably pretty horribly. Well, we'll do alright until these guys. They're popping in about another 5,000 troops. There is no way. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose again. Hey, you're maiming a lot of people. Good job, man. We're getting crushed. Well, you gave as good as you got, my friend. You gave as good as you got. Oh god, they're bloody everywhere. So where are you heading? All the way over there? That's alright. Welcome to my worst nightmare. And I don't have enough... Oh. Oh no. I could murder you. Who are you anyway? My vassal. You cheeky, how old are you? 16? You cheeky git. You've got a lot of money too. You're not family, are you? You're not family. Gets a weak hook. Well, what you could do with that, really, though. I don't want that to be exposed, though. Well... What's the murder chance? I will agree to that for now. But you're gonna be dead soon. No! I was going to answer you. Oh. Well, you know, murder isn't horrible. I am gonna murder her, though. Yeah, I am going to murder you. That's not cool, man. Oh, I'm already scheming. Oh, good, good. Good. So now I do have murder. General opinion down 15%, unfortunately. Maybe I shouldn't have murdered all those people, sadly, but, you know. So they're automatically joining schemes for this. Shoot, we're gonna have to... They're all get up against sieging Sokovia. I might just get ready to be a liege lord of... Oh, one of my vassals got taken prisoner as well. Oh, lovely. Welcome to your nightmares. Just call anybody you can. They're all members of that. That just seems odd. They're coming this way. Man. I'll try. We're going to lose, like, horribly, though. Can I leave? I can't fight that many at a time. My grandson was taken prisoner. Grandbaby, no! Ah, we're gonna get murdered again. He's a 0 years old. He's a baby. He was born a month ago. How hard was he to capture? Crap. Alright. This game turns you into a dark person. Unfortunately, we're trying, but... Moldavia is in flames, unfortunately. Everything is under siege. Look at it grin. Powder most nefarious, sprinkled on top of something, say gift for Chief Nadine, but was reflected with weakness and ill humors. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. That's a shame. Sorry. Are you not feeling well? How you doing? Haha. I'm the worst. Alright. Oh, enemy of Rome. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was amazed to learn about the exploits of Hannibal Barca during the Second Punic War. Known as the enemy of Rome, Hannibal's crowning achievement was the Battle of Cannae. His army of roughly 50,000 outmaneuvered circled a larger 86,000 strong Roman army. Alright. So I could gain aggressive attacker. Not bad. Oh, I'm impatient though, so that wouldn't... I'll gain aggressive attacker. Alright, more friends than time. If friendship is a secret exchange of messages, a cipher that does not change over time will crack. Spread to the winds, I barely have time to keep in touch by letter, much less give them the attention they deserve. Oh, no. I have to choose? That's my wife, though. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's not my wife. I was confused. My aunt... My other aunt or my friend? Gain 60 stress. Alright, I'm not going to let down any of my friends. We'll keep the friends. We'll keep the friends. It'll be fine. God, Moldovia is burning right now. And this is the worst feeling that you can't do anything about it. Oh, faction. We also didn't talk about the factions that are plotting against you, but they're all just peasants and they can't really do anything right now. But you know, if you guys want to step up and get a peasant army going, I'm not going to say no. try to recover at least a little bit, get over there. Alright, martial lifestyle perk. Alright. So we get stalwart leader. Prowess up +4. Not gonna be really useful to us. Knight's effectiveness. Pretty nice over there though. I mean, dread gain. Territory advantage, defender wise, +5. Cause of Bella's cost is kind of nice. That would be a big gain right there, though. Number Knights +4. Peace acceptance +10. That would be pretty nice right about now. Oh, I'm actually gonna go. I don't feel like that's gonna be good for you in your lifetime, my friend. You don't have a lot going on right now, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna lose a war to somebody, but I just, is there any chance you would just let this go? Does she really hate me that much, though, I wonder? Well, I mean, you're not the family member anyway. Oh, just because I'm a murderer. I mean, okay, that's fair. Yeah, we are just losing horribly. And you're all okay. Oh, Ivan, you do need a guardian. My little 6-year-old son. And this works a little different because they kind of, it's based off of, let's see. You're curious, diplomacy and learning. Education focus. It kind of auto picks for you usually on their traits. I mean, that could be pretty good. I mean, I am not a smart guy though, so I don't know if I should do it. My daughter in Spy Master, well, she's a 7, but not really great. She does have some stuff to make up for anyway. Alright. Oh, somebody got killed. I hardly knew you, though. He was somebody's wife. I can't remember. Somebody's husband. Wife. It's alright. God, we have enemy armies just running everywhere. I can't believe I have 2 people trying to subjugate me at the same time. This is just... That was my home, unfortunately, but not much we can do about it until we get more troops up as well. Yeah, we can't even disband this right now because, yeah, we're just totally surrounded by all kinds of evil. How's the rest of the world doing? Alright. It's doing alright. Could use some Black Death right about now. The Black Plague would be kind of welcome. A meal to die for. Oh! Oh, did you narc on me? So poison has been acquired and the duck was gifted. Bon appetit. It's gonna be watchful. Nah, next time, Gadget, next time. She got a 5% roll to get away. Man. Is there anybody that would take a white piece right now? Anybody want a white piece? Man. Oh, we've actually got one ally army. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, actually, that is an ally. But no, that wasn't, oh god, we're on the other side, of course. Oh no! You got imprisoned as well. Well, I guess I'm gonna need a new court physician. That's a shame. Alright, let's look for a physician. This is really not what I wanted to do right now. Feel dangerous even to king and his court. Inquired. Okay, so usually you do want to spend... You're enthusiastic, you're like 15 gold. You are a hunter. But you're a little bit smart. You're a flamboyant trickster. Just a little bit. You're smarter though, I mean... Alright, I'll pay the money. Apparently you don't have a medical background to become a physician anymore. Aw, man. This is gonna go horribly. We need to run. Get out before they get here. Nope, didn't get it quite. Yeah, just get out of here. That's great. There's pretty much nowhere to run now. It's who gets me first, unfortunately. But even when the world is burning, yeah, Crusader Kings 3 does burn bright. A game I do highly recommend. It's up on our Nexus store as well. If you do get that on my website. Proceeds of that, my portion, do go to Safe Hands Rescue Minnesota. So definitely a good cause. I don't think it's going to go on sale for a while. I think it did sell very well, but overall for me, I have to tell you, this is a 10 out of 10 game. There's a couple little bugs, other than sometimes during the quest dialogue for certain things are a little weird. AI is sometimes a little funky, but it is perfection. It is a grand strategy game of paradox, and it is just so good. But I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the Kingdom of Moldavia. Might do another video on this maybe a couple hundred years down the line, when hopefully things are a little bit better. Oh, the world is burning. Bradley and Jim, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, it's up a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.